Hello, welcome to the dollhouse. I am the doll. Today I am talking about a video that Exoticals United shared to her community feed, recommending us to watch because it featured a beautiful black woman discussing how she never really experienced colorism. So I'd like to play some clips from that, and I may just play the audio because I don't want it to go outside the realm of fair use. But obviously, dark skin is a bomb feature to have. So she talks about how she has smaller features, and she actually also enjoys shifting between cultures and regions of Africa in her modeling career because she is a model. So I'll let you listen.
I just want to say that I've probably been ignorant to the whole colorism stuff because I benefited from it. For some reason, I slipped through the cracks. I have friends my complexion, same 4C hair, honey, even the same size, who were discriminated against, who didn't get things. I always got the job. I always got into spaces. I was treated like gold in the fashion industry. People love how I look. My skin was like my most highlighted feature growing up. I have slid into spaces for every type of African you can think of. Every type besides like Ethiopian. Any other type, when they say African, I get the call. I got the call. Or I got the job. Okay? And so I always thought, like, wait a minute. If I don't have these strong African features, how the hell am I able to pass it? Like, anywhere you put me, I'll fit in. Really. Even in the Caribbean, anywhere you throw me, Cuba, I look like everybody there. Okay? And I've spent a significant amount of time there. I fit in with everybody looks like my uncle or my mother or my grandfather or siblings, all dark, all similar features. I fit in there. I can fit in Haiti. I can fit in the Bahamas. Like, throw me somewhere. Throw me in a photo. Throw me in an ad and claim I'm from, Tanzania. Watch me fit in right over there. Watch me fit in. I fit in all sorts of spaces. So I just don't understand how I don't have African features, but my features are small enough to attract other races. At my school, like, white boys had no problem like asking me to carry my books or like wanting me to call them, slipping me their numbers, like waiting, like waiting for me to call them and things like that. So I would say the individuals who were attracted to me were mostly white boys, mostly mixed race boys, and that means one with like a white parent, a black parent, and then after that, I don't really Latino boys, but then, and what else? Hold up. And this is obviously beside black boys. The majority was white boys. Then came the mixed race boys. Then I had a sprinkle of Latino boys. And I may only have had one or two Asian boys. And that was it. And then, there was a little huddle of black boys, right? And so there was something about the way that I looked that attracted white boys or people of other races. I still attract the same type of men, whether it's out on the street. You know what I'm saying? When I was on dating sites, 98% would be white or Middle Eastern, Latino, South Asian, somewhere else, honey. And then this tiny pool of black men. And even when I'm out on the street, hey sis, and that's it. They don't they do not try and push up like that. There's just something about me that just I don't attract a large amount of black men. I just don't.
Her experience with colorism, well, she really didn't have any experiences with colorism. Again, because she said she never had a doubt about her beauty. for the most part, she never had any doubts about her beauty because guys were coming at her from every direction. So she did make a short video that I would like to play a part of. She made a short video about light-skinned women's channels, the mixed and light-skinned women's channels, talking about the privilege of light skin. And she mentions that, you know, the privilege of getting a black man also comes with downfalls. So I'll play a little bit of that.
There seems to be a ton of YouTube channels popping up of mixed race women with talking points that monoracially black women are jealous of them, jealous of their features, jealous of their hair, jealous of their ability to weave in out of different races, jealous of them getting that black man. I did a video about what is your privilege with beauty beyond the male gaze. So let's say they do get the job. Let's say they do pretend to be black one day and white one day and weave in out of different races, and they do get that man, honey. That same man that is leaving them with children unmarried, that same man who is not pedestalizing them anymore. That same man is treating them exactly like they did that black woman that could not get them. You know, everything I got with these features, with this skin complexion, and with my 4C hair. So I don't know. What do you guys think?
Well, what I think is that, yes, the privilege of attracting monoracial black men because of light skin has made women jealous. And it is the male gaze that inspires jealousy in women who cannot get those same men, that are leaving them with children out of wedlock, that are leaving them divorced and having been cheated on. Yes, the men aren't that good, but that doesn't mean that black women have not been jealous of light-skinned women for having access to them. Doesn't mean that that's not a thing. So she acknowledges that there are privileges, but she kind of hates on it to say like, oh, well, getting black men is not such a privilege. So I wonder if she likes black men, because, you know, women who do like black men are the ones who complain about light-skinned women's privilege with black men. And the thing is that she may not have ever experienced colorism because she is indeed a model. And she's probably never been thirsty for a man's attention at all. But the jealousy from dark skin to light skin exists because of the very fact that there is a perception that black men prefer light-skinned women. I'm going to play a clip of a video that Tariq Nasheed, who might be considered one of the most famous thought leaders in Blackistan, he is talking about how dark-skinned women have been jealous of light-skinned women. So it's not something that light-skinned women are making up just to create YouTube channels. I'm going to play the clip.
I know a lot of mixed girls like that. And unfortunately, man, they turn out fucked up. Because a lot of mixed girls, especially ones in the hood, and even some of the ones in the suburbs, but it's not as bad as in the hood. A lot of mixed girls, they're like, you heard the term tragic mulatto. That's a very common term in the black community, where these women are not really accepted by anybody. They're not really accepted by white folks. Black folks kind of hate on them. So a lot of these mixed girls have a need of acceptance. So they're very easy to spit game to. They really, 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 really want to be accepted. So if you just talk good game to them, come at them on that family level, they're very open if you got, some good game. Now, the ones in the hood, those mixed girls who come from those trick-ass moms and that trick hoe shit, the ones in the hood are usually the most ghetto motherfuckers in the hood. A light-skinned mixed girl in the hood is 20 times more ghetto than everybody else because she had to play the super ghetto role in order to fit in. The thing is, with like light-skinned girls and mixed girls who live in like ghetto-ass neighborhoods, them hood rats can't stand them. Them bitches get jumped on. You ask any light-skinned girl who grew up in like a kind of a rough neighborhood, not even a rough neighborhood. A lot of light-skinned girls get jumped on by like fat bitches and dark-skinned broads. That shit happens. I know a lot of situations where light-skinned girls have been jumped on by other women just because they were light-skinned. That shit happens.
So he speaks of the literal danger of being light-skinned among hateful, darker-skinned women. Now, women are jealous in general. You know, it doesn't have to, it isn't that dark-skinned women are the only jealous women. But this particular point of contention has led to some pretty vicious scenarios between light-skinned and dark-skinned women. And I've been a victim myself. So, you know, I'll maybe tell some more story times of times where I've been literally attacked twice by dark-skinned women who I'd never even exchanged one sentence with. No road rage. Random, complete strangers. Anyway, they had nothing to go on except for how I looked. Anyhow, and you know, I would say that I'm a 7. Okay, so it's not like I'm not a model. You know, I'm not as pretty as this woman, and you know, she's never experienced that level of jealousy. And that's a good thing. It just tells me that beautiful black women, dark-skinned women don't have anything to worry about, and beauty can be achieved. So that's something that every woman should be confident in, her ability to achieve beauty and level herself up. So, you know, I really appreciate you for watching, and I would love it if you subscribed as well. Tell a friend, and in the words of Alex Rogers, tell a friend, tell a kin, tell that heifer you hate to like, share, and subscribe my videos. Talk to you soon.